Okay, so some questions that have been submitted. Now, thank you. One is, see if you can answer. If God has no beginning or end, how is God created? Okay, so someone asked this question. If God has no beginning or end, how was God created? Now, who want to try to answer this question? Anyone? Now, remember, what is God? God is a spirit. What else? Infinite, eternal, unchangeable. All right, so there's this word there called eternal. What does eternal means? Eternal means there is no beginning, there is no end. Okay, God has no beginning, God has no end. Now let's turn to Isaiah chapter 40 verse 28. Isaiah 40 verse 28. Isaiah 40 verse 28. Okay, Isaiah chapter 40 verse 28. Let's read Isaiah 40, 28 together. Hast thou not known, hast thou not heard, that the everlasting God, the Lord, the Creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary, there is no searching of his understanding. So here Isaiah reveals to us, now who is God? God is that everlasting God. Means eternal, everlasting, eternal, and he's the creator of the ends of the earth. He's the creator of all things. Okay? So the question is, if God has no beginning or no end, then how is God created? First of all, the Bible tells us God is the creator of all things. Correct? Now, when the Bible uses the word everlasting or eternal, it means no beginning, no ending. Correct? It means this. When did the world begin? Cornelius, when did the world begin? Huh? Very good. When did the world begin? The world began when God in Genesis created the world. How did God create the world? He spoke. Let there be light. Let there be this and that, right? So God spoke and things came into existence. Right not? Things only exist because God brought it into existence. Understand that? Now, but the question is this. So when is this? I always remind you that even time had a beginning. Do you understand? This concept you must grasp in your mind. Time had a beginning. Before God created the world, there is no such thing as time. There is also no such thing as space. Understand that? All these things are things that God created, time and space. So, before time began, nothing existed. But God already existed. Okay? So, God created all things. God created time. God created space. God created everything in this universe. So the question is, who created God? Anna, who created God? No one. God is not created. God is the creator. I say again, God is not created, but God created all things. If God is created, if God were created, then is he God? Not anymore. the one who created God will be God, correct? So the fact that He is God, He is infinite. God is a spirit, infinite, let's say together, infinite, eternal, and unchangeable. Alright, so He's infinite and He's eternal. He's infinite. How infinite is space? Anyone know where the universe ends? There's no end to the universe. It just exists. It just keeps existing. No one can find where's the end of the universe. And God, who created universe, which is infinite in space, at least as far as we know, is more infinite than that. Alright? And God is eternal, means God exists outside, before time, before anything. No one created God. God is the creator. Okay? Can you explain then how did God come about? Can you explain? Caleb, can you explain how did God appear then? We cannot explain. If you can explain, means you are God. Understand? You become God. We cannot. God is infinite. We can't explain that. But God simply revealed Himself to us. Okay? God revealed Himself to us as the creator. Right? So I answer this question. God is everlasting. What do we have here? Top 5 reasons why church dropouts. What church dropouts say. Why they stop attending church. Now please remember 66% of, well, I take the American view, they are the most readily available results. They stop attending church at least a year after turning 18. So from